sign? No, I don't. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I had to double check. To see if I have everything set correctly. Why is my... Okay, yeah, there we go. Messy bed sheets. I'm too lazy. I had a headache in the morning, so I was too lazy to fix my bed sheets. Well, this is gonna get messy at nighttime, so don't care. But yeah, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream today. I am ready to play this. Camera, can you please? Thank you. Fuck. Anyways, yeah, today we are here to play First Bite. I am excited to play this. Also, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new outfit going on. We got a new outfit. New outfit drip. New outfit. Shout out to my mama for making the new outfit. Boom, 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 boom. We got a new outfit drip. And look, I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing pants, you guys. I'm wearing pants. Your boy is wearing pants. You know, just a little, the flow of it. Bro, the flow of this outfit. Take a look at the physics. Take a look at the physics. Yeah, we got a new outfit, you know. Just do a little reveal. Oh, and guess what? I was able to get a special request. And ta-da! I can turn around now. That's so crazy. I can turn around now. Or I can turn around and then just go boom, 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 boom. Take a look at that, you guys. Oh, I got physics. Yay! Oh, something's happening. Something's happening. See, I can even just do this. Go boom, 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 boom. See? I can even halfway take off my jacket and my hori and everything. And you can just go this. Boom, 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 boom. I got physics. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I got physics. But anyways, yeah, today we're going to play First Bite, and I am so excited to play. Now I want to get Popeyes. Eat them chicken. But yeah, without further ado, let me double check, see if I got the volume. Okay, let's get into playing the game. Ooh. I am ready if I could go for the route where I can take all three of them. Can I take all three of them? But anyway, let's do this. New game. First Bite is a rated 18 plus for strong language, violence, potential player death, blood, and gore. Optional sexual scenes, including consensual kink. I'm sure you can. I'm down for doing it. Kink and BDSM, supernatural, emotional manipulation, and other content that some player may find disturbing. Some scenes may include mild flash images. Player discreet is advised. Ooh. The light! It burns. Dead end drive. So I wonder if you do sexual scenes, you may have to unlist this stream. When you're done, chances are you get reported for it. Is a recommendation. Hopefully that doesn't happen because. Oh, wait, what's this? Alejandro Sab. What's the hell's that name? Alright, I'll probably check that out and see if that's not gonna. Because I think I've already contacted like contact classification saying that they're gonna be. So hopefully it doesn't like do anything bad. I might try to hopefully get this to YouTube then. Oh wait. Return. Nothing but darkness surrounds me. I close my eyes, desperately trying to blink it away, but there's just nothingness. A void. I'm alone. Where am I? Where am I? What am I doing here? How do I even get here? I try moving my legs. Let me change my volume real quick. There we go. Nothing. As hard as I try to run away, my body refused to cooperate. I tried moving my arm. I tried my arms next. Frozen. Before I can even try anything else, a light appears in the distance. There's something else flickering right next to the light. I can barely make it out, but what little I can see is horrifying. Glowing red eyes. Glowing red eyes, bright white fangs. Glowing red eyes, bright white fangs, blood dripping from sharp talons. In an instant, they multiply, dancing around in the shadows. They laugh. A demonic giggles, and then skitter towards me at an inhuman speed. Their movements chaotic. I'm helpless as they close in around me. And an aroma of metallic sweetness infiltrates my nostrils, and I'm surrounded. Trapped. Then they pounce. Claws tearing deep into my muscles as they grab hold of me. Teeth sinking into my flesh. I try to scream, but no sounds escapes. Part 1, Hunger. Well, that was interesting. A very interesting intro. My eyes jolt open as I wake up in the cold sweat. Oh, is this our bedroom? Well, I want to take a look real quick. It was a dream. Just a dream. Or closer to a nightmare? Depends on how you feel about feeling torn apart by vampires, I guess. My heart feels like it's about to burst out of my chest as my mind races over the lingering memory of what I saw. I quickly scan my surroundings to make sure I'm actually in my room and also alive. Everything is in its rightful place, and my laptop is asking me if I'd like to continue watching Death of the Dead. At this point, I should know better than falling asleep watching horror movies, but I was lured in at the prospects of two hot characters kissing. I just rested my eyes for a little too long. Oops. Some ridiculous part of my brain holds a kernel of hope that one day I'll enter deliciously dark world of the unknown and unexplainable. But for now, I'm stuck here. Even my dreams won't let me near what I want. And now, what these thoughts are once again racing through my head, I know it's absolutely fruitless to try to fall back to sleep, but I try nonetheless. I go through every trick in the book: breathing exercise, counting sheeps, writing erotic fanfics in my head. Decidedly unhelpful. Surprise, surprise! I'm still awake and blankly staring at my ceilings. Great job, me. Sigh, pushing the covers off my body. There's no point in staying in bed. I grab my phone from my bedside table, bracing myself as I check the time. 3 a.m.! Once again, my body has betrayed me by falling into this disgusting habitual cycle. Have a nightmare. Wake up. Stay awake. Rinse. Repeat. Defeated, I yawn and stretch my bones as I stand, and I make my way to my bedroom mirror. I drag my fingers down my cheeks and glare at my reflection, illuminated by the dangling fairy lights. What is your first name? Gon's last name. Igenbana. Pronouns. He, him. Eye color. It's really well, unfortunately, it's neither. But I guess I'll go with green. I take a deep breath. I am calling Igenbana, and I'm going to have a good night. If only my therapist could see me now. A positive affirmation to start my... Wait. Is it night? Morning? Is that between times? Normally, when this disjointed sleep pattern curses me, I either read my old collection of goose flesh books for the 100th time or write for my website. The singularly most interesting thing about me is that I have cradled and nurtured a cryptic blog to a nice level of internet fame. Ghosting is my main source of serotonin, and started out as a tiny forum in an avenue to find and cultivate friendships with those that love the strange and unusual as much as I do. It still serves as the same purpose now, but on a larger scale. Mingling still happens, and the original forums are as active as ever, but I had to get creative and produce different types of content in order to keep myself afloat in this economy. My review of Where Are the Werewolves goes up later today, and I also need to upload that How to Attract Bigfoot video. The crown jewel of ghosting is also overdue for an update. It has an erotic section lovingly dubbed the Cryptic Cotis Corner, and it surprises me it became the most popular part of the website. I'll admit, I'm no Bill Shakespeare, but it warms my heart to see people coming back from my wide and variety selection of supernatural erotica. Who knew that horny horror was like catnip to people all over the world, and not just me? Unfortunately, I am stuck on my last would-be masterpiece, and all I have is potentially questionable title. Mummy Milkers. What the fuck? Mummy Milkers. I'm crying. It's a work in progress. I wave it off. I'll figure all that out later and update Cryptic Cotis Corner when inspiration hits. I lazily scanned my room, trying to hit that motivation jackpot when I paused on my window. The moon is full and bright against the starless sky, an excellent setting for some ominous entertainment. Maybe I need to go out. Go for a walk. See what early morning Portland offers me. There's enough weirdness happening during the day in the city, so I'm sure some things bleed over into the twilight hours. With my mind made up, I mosey over to my closet. What does one wear for a witching hour stroll? All black like my soul. I'll be as black as the night that surrounds me. I'll find my favorite band shirt, crumple on the ground, and give it a customary sniff to make sure it's clean before slipping it on. I pair it with my favorite black jeans and boots, and I'm good to go. I pose in front of the mirror, blowing a kiss to mirror cons. Mwah. We love self-love, looking good. I'm a little abuzz with excitement as I gather my bearings. The most radical thing I've done lately is quit my gray tone office job and pick up shifts at a local coffee shop to supplement the income of my website. It's comforting knowing that there are others like me who have this undeniable attraction to the things that go bumping in the night, despite the monotony of my day-to-day. It's easier to exist. It's easier to exist when you blend in and squirrel away any untoward to any interest. It avoids awkward conversation, and no one's caught onto my deep dark secrets yet. There was a time where I felt that my desire of the supernatural were something to be ashamed of. And, well, maybe they are in polite society, but after I spent too many brain rotting hours in an office cubicle, I decided I would lead it to the delusion to bring some color back into my life. Most people don't see the value in that sort of thing, and that's fine. But I can't help it. Something about the occult excites me more than anything else. It's always been that way. I gave up trying to fight it a long time ago. I shake the thought out of my head. It's no use thinking about that now. I have some inspiration to look for. I grab my phone, my wallet, and my house keys from my desk and give my room a once over, making sure I am not forgetting anything. Then, with a final flash of some finger guns of my reflection in the mirror, I'm out. It isn't long until I find myself standing outside the house. 6969 Dead End Drive. What the What is it? 69? Why the 6? Oh my god, I'm crying. Nice. It's creepy and old, and no one actually knows who owns it. And right now, it's luring me in. Normally, I pass by on my walk to the coffee shop, and during the day, it gives no more than a fleeting thought. Maybe it's a desperation for a crumb of inspiration, but tonight I'm intrigued. For years, I thought it was totally abandoned. All the windows are all covered with what looks like scraps of newspaper. But what gives me a pause on the front yard, it's too well kept. Those bushes don't tend to themselves. Like every historical neighborhood, there's always that one house that has a particularly bad reputation. And this goth beauty is it. I've heard all the stories. I count them on my fingers. witches who eat children, an axe murderer who slaughtered their whole family, a pack of feral stray cats overthrowing the previous owner, a lycanthrope's hideout, and my personal favorite, vampires. I always thought of it as a joke to scare away the kids to stop them from playing our yard, but if only that was true. I find myself just standing there staring, tempted by the house, and what might linger inside of it, which isn't the smartest move in October, in a particularly in the Pacific Northwest. It's dark, I'm cold, and it's almost about to rain. I should go in. The words fell out of my mouth without thought, just pure impulse, succumbing to the mystery tugging at my curiosity. I shrugged myself and looked around. No one's here to witness my petty crime of breaking and entering. With my journalistic integrity intact, I will myself to stroll up to the house. The porch groans loudly in protest as I step on it, and my hand reaches out to the front door. I apply gentle pressure and the door swings open with a deliciously spooky, decidedly terrifying creak. That's not what I expected. Was it just left ajar like that? Damn, I was very prepared to use the lock-picking skills I have picked up from all the video games I play, which totally would have worked. As the door swing opens, a slight breeze flows from the inside, like someone forgot to close the fridge and let out the cold. I shiver against it. And then, finally, I hesitate. Should I really be adding trespasser to my resume? Am I actually doing this? I don't know. Should we? I don't know. Should we actually go for it? Or should we just, I don't know, potentially go home? You know? It's one or the other. I don't know which one to go for. You know what? We're not cowards. Let's go. What would my therapist say? She told me it would be a good idea for me to say yes to more things in my life. This is almost certainly what she was talking about. Listen, Cons. You go into this house, and you do it right now. Think of the possibilities. And if there are no corporal beings, hopefully there will be a hot ghost that won't make me want to shit my pants. I push the door open a little more and breathe inside, or squeeze inside. It's now or never. Once I get inside the house, my teeth start scattering. It's cold, like really fucking cold. Someone forgot heating exists. I think I'm in a small foyer, but it's hard to tell because without a soft glow of the moon outside, I can barely see my hands in front of my face. I pull up my phone, turn on the flashlight, and inspect my surroundings. As I shine my light around the room, I see this place appears to be lost in time. Nothing seems to have changed since at least the 80s, the 1800s. Not the furniture, the wallpaper, or the smell. I inhale deeply and catch a scent of something pungent and prucent. What is this word? Hidden deep within the normal old house musk. Unpleasant as it is an aroma that intrigues the rest of my sense, beckoning me to find the rest of the secret packed within these walls. At the end of the hall, I see light sneaking through the creak of a half-open door. Whoever's here, if anyone at all, must be in there. I hold my breath. I listen intently for clues, and sure enough, there are signs of life I craved. I hear what sounds like muffled conversation, and then a very clear,
You.
"Oh." I raise an eyebrow. Now this is something worth investigating. As I take another step, the floorboard creaks loudly underneath my feet. Shit. I pause, silent as a grave, as still as a statue, and pray those muffled note voices didn't hear me. There's a tense moment before the voices continue, and I release the breath I was holding. I pause the stealth check. I pass the not pause. I pass the stealth check. Maybe. Continuing to sneak along the dark corridor, I creep closer and closer to the illuminating light. The illuminating room. What the fuck? And then I'm right outside the cracked door with my back against the wall. Now that I'm closer, I can hear them more clearly. Three. Three distinctly different tones echoed into the hallway. Everything goes silent. Then,
It smells like human in here.
oh no. I freeze instantly.
There it is again.
I keep telling you, it's your dirty cups piled in the sink. You're just as shit at doing dishes as you are playing cards.
Ooh.
At least when he sucks at cards, there's a chance he'll have to take his clothes off.
Ooh. Every day, the cups keep piling up, not a nibble in sight.
First of all, I'm good at everything. A warrior like me just can't waste his time on trivial things like cards and dishes. Gotta save my huge brain and muscles for more important things. Second,
I heard the noise of someone inhaling deeply.
my nose never lies. I smell human.
Oh yeah, run. The speaker's word hit me like a thunderbolt. What I've been thinking, skulking about in the hallway and eavesdropping on whoever lives here, could be a trope of an ex-murderer for all I know.
Have we already forgotten the time your nose led us straight into that werewolf house party?
Oh! Somehow, despite the growing panic in my chest, the phrase werewolf house party makes me snort. Have we learned nothing? What have we learned? Nothing. Because why would we do that? Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Explain to me why we would do that. I cover my mouth. I cover my mouth with my hand instantly as I thought it might somehow take it back, but it's too late. Well, we might have company after all. Fuck. We're dumb.
Go on. Show yourself.
Might as well. I can't describe the feeling, but it's like I'm compelled to step from the darkness and into the light. My feet propel me forward on their own accord, carrying me around the corner as I resign myself to the fact that I've been caught. What I see when I enter the room jolts me right out of my numbness into a state of shock. Uncontrollably, my heart skips a beat. The three voices that I heard are matched by three equally as memorizing faces. They're so beautiful, it almost hurts to look at them. Bitch. What the, oh my god. Oh my god. They're so beautiful. Oh my god. And by the look of their slightly perturbed yet also slightly intrigued expression, I've clearly interrupted something. They're all playing cards. Using my big galaxy brain as a ready situation, deciding my next move. There's a mess sea of playing cards and a red glass of wine stirring across the table in front of them. The way they're holding their cards reminds me of an old spaghetti western right before there's a shootout in a saloon. The three of them stare at me in a way that makes me feel like I'm a ham ready for carving. None of them speak. They just evaluate me with their bizarre hunger in their gaze. I should say something to shatter this long, incredibly awkward pause. Wait, I should probably do this. There we go. I need to think. I want to live. I want to live. But also I want to get fucked. I want to live. Howdy, I appear to be lost. I know this looks bad, but I'm going with this one. I'm going to be on a hinge on this one. I know this looks bad, but listen, I know this looks bad, but the words barely escape my mouth before they leap towards me at an inhuman speed, knocking me onto my back and pushing me against the carpet. The breath leaves my lung and my hands burn as their skin and textile collide.
See? I fucking told you I smelled human. Never doubt me again.
Nice. Nice, bitch. Beauty, beauty, beauty. No treat for you, just for gaining rights, Elias. Assuming we all want to call dibs, should we rock, paper, scissors for him? What?
Dibs? Really, Laurel? Can't we just share? We haven't done that in a while.
No, Valeria. As the oldest, smartest, and hottest, the human is mine.
Wait, I gotta do something real quick. Maybe turn his volume down a bit for me. Cause I don't know why this is like really loud. I feel like I can barely hear the voices. I feel like a piece of furniture out of an auction at a swap meet. Am I into that? I'm completely memorized by how every hand movement, every turn of their lip, every glance in my direction as they bigger. I hear my heart races as I can feel myself getting unnaturally hot despite the freezing temperature of the house.
Don't be greedy, Illy. Think of all the fun we could have.
That's all it is for you. Fun.
I mean, she said first, we can share, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you know, and all three of you on Sunday, you know. I got the whole schedule. Let's go. Where's my pen and paper? You know, we can sign the contract, you know. You get Monday, Tuesday. Well, no, wait, no. You get Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, and you get Friday and Saturday. And then all of y'all on Sunday. Boom.
You two enjoy those pre-packaged little blood bags, but a hunter like me needs to feed. My fangs haven't pierced flesh in so long.
His face. Friday and Saturday. The biggest one has me pinned to the floor, but despite their threatened words, they don't exactly seem intent on killing me right this second. Even lying prone to the ground, the first thing I notice is their teeth, or rather the deadly points of their canines. Their skin doesn't have the same plumpness or glow that mine has, almost like they're... what the fuck? Capillaries forgot to refill with blood. And the mirror behind them has no reflection. No. This can't be happening. It can't. There's no way they're actually vampires? The word crashes out as they turn to me. Hungry, unforgiving, feral. The one they call Valerie grabs a hold of my chin with a delicate hand, but there's nothing delicate about the way she's holding me.
Looks like we have a fan on our hands.
Yes. Yes to you. Yes to you. Yes to you. Your name is Laurel? Yes. His voice. Their voice. I don't know their pronouns. I don't know their pronouns. But I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with they. Yes to the voice. Yes to their voice. Yes to the voice. Yes to the voice. Yes. Oh my god. Oh wow.
It looks like we do.
Her dark brows are pinched when she leans closer. Her head tilted like she's sizing me up.
You interrupted us, kitten. And Ilias here was just about to take his shirt off.
I will change my name, you guys. I'm going to rebrand myself. My name is no longer Cons Hingabana. Clippers. I don't care. Do this. My name will no longer be Cons Hingabana. Starting tomorrow, I will be rebranding myself. And I will be called Kitten Higambana. Thank you. Ah! Oh, wait. Oh, about to take a shirt off. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Continue, good sir.
Taking your shirt off is for losers. And I was clearly winning.
Winning. I'm afraid. Laurel, let him dream.
I don't have to dream about winning. Winning is all I do. Look at these muscles. My face, these cards.
I didn't realize his pecs are sticking out. I didn't realize it. Oh my god. The trio continues to bicker amongst themselves, not just lie here watching. Vampires are just myth. Monsters made up by confused historians and then embellished by storytellers seeking to make us feel something. There has to be simple explanation for these three, but now is not the time to get myself worked up with my own little fantasies. It's probably just some sort of kinky vampire LARP event, cosplayers who lived or something. And I'm usually so on top of these gatherings. The costuming and props are serious. Movie magic fangs, even the red wine in their glass looks like real blood. And it wouldn't surprise me if they rent out this house for their own pleasure. There's no way you're vampires. Who are you? A deadly silence fills the space between me as I glancingly interrupt their quarreling. Valerie's hands gets tighter around my chin. Iller's body feels heavier against me. Wait, what? Wait, how are we positioned? Wait, okay, so they pinned us on the floor. He should be right here. And then Valerie's like, so are those two like in front of us? Like, what position are we in? I need the visual thing. Who are we?
You don't think we're real?
His voice. Their voice. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Their voice.
I don't give a shit what he thinks. He'll know we're real enough when his blood is sliding down our throats.
I volunteer as tribute. You know, I wouldn't complain.
Too much talking, not enough killing.
Ilya lunges at me. Oh wow, his eyes changed. Do vampires always have have like more than like do vampires wait 2, 4, 6 or 2 or 4 2 or 4 6 do they always have that? What the am I new to this? Ilya lunges me at the speed that my eyes can hardly register. and I'm such in a broken state of shock that I say the first thing that comes to my head. Parley? I need to Google this real quick. Parley. How do I say that?
Parley. Parley.
Parley. A conference between opposite sides of this dispute, discussion in terms of armament. The parley is in progress. The major system. Oh, okay, so it's like, oh, so it's like a conference, a negotiable meeting. Okay. They all pause immediately, going still as statues. They look at me with distinct mix of disgust and confusion. Well, shit.
Parlay.
Do we look like fucking pirates to you?
You are what you eat, I suppose. Yo ho ho.
You. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Is there like a vampire version of Parley where you have to let me explain myself before you kill me?
That green shit they put on your food to make it look nice?
Parlay, not parsley. It's some bullshit the human picked up from the movies. You know, parlay.
Clearly, Illis knows. Illis does not know.
Besides, it's bold of you to assume we have anything to talk to you about, human.
Happy Valentine's Day, you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
He could surprise you, Val.
Yes. Listen to them. You know, I never thought I'd be reminiscing about all the sailors I've eaten when I first sensed him quivering around the corner. Yes, yes. Listen to them. Listen to them. Listen to them. Listen to them. Listen to them, ma'am. Madam. Ma'am. Madam. Mistress. Whatever you want to be called. Listen to them.
Honestly, Laurel, who hasn't eaten a ship full of sailors? Oh, now you've got me thinking about that time in Central Bay.
She gives me head. She gives my head an ideal little shake. Her fingers dig into my cheek and make my mouth purse as she stares wistfully into the distance.
Oh, pristine beaches, expensive wines, obnoxious tourists no one will miss.
Oh, to be those tourists. To be those tourists. As I once again continue to talk as if I'm not here, my gaze flits between their gorgeous, terrifying faces despite to find something I can use. All those years of memorizing books and movies and useless video games and cryptid lore as they prepare me for this moment. I rack my brain from what little information I've managed to learn about these three thus far. The biggest one, Ilias, is apparently the oldest and seems to believe that he's the best of the three of them, and either way, he's probably susceptible to flattery. Valerie, the most petite of the trio, seems to have a penchant for luxury if the glazed look in her eyes when she mentioned Central Bay. Central Bay is anything to go by. And finally, Laurel, the hardest to read of the three, gives me the distinct impression that they might be open to being entertained. I won't have much time to try whatever it is I'm gonna do, so I better choose a vampire fast to go for it. Who to go? Who? Oh no, I have to choose. Oh wait. Oh, I need to choose. Who to choose? Who to choose? I need to save. Who to choose? Um. Mommy. If I have to die tonight, which I totally understand, this is on me. I just want to ask I want to have one more moment of happiness, like a last cigarette, if you will. You're doing a lot of talking here, kitten, and not enough convincing. Please, before you kill me, could you tell me more about Central Bay? I feel like I could go to my eternal rest a lot easier if I could just hear about what happened there. Though she's quite clearly trying to maintain an infallible poker face, her mouth twitches. Not this story again. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, shut up. You've told us about Paris 1,000 times too many.
And then this guy was like, Sacre bleu. And I was like, chomp. His chomp. I think I could tell it better than him at this point.
Haters!
It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't take much to get these three going, does it? They bigger like a supernatural married throuple. Valeria finally turns her gaze at me, interest shining in those terrifying red eyes.
I'd be happy to tell you about Central Pay if it will spare your soul the torment. We wouldn't want you haunting us.
Valeria runs a hand through her hair, her lashes fluttering as she sighs dramatically, clearly reading herself to tell her tale. Her voice even gets a little louder when she speaks. When she next speaks, you think she was addressing a stadium rather than just one human.
Oh, the thing about Central Pay at the height of summer is that everyone is rich and beautiful and drunk. The parties were magnificent, and plucking off those insufferable wretches one by one was as simple as stealing candy from a child.
Valeria sighs again, wistfully this time, and Laurel and Ayla share a wounded look.
I can still taste the Dom Perignon and Le Maire on the tip of my tongue if I try hard enough. Rich people just taste better, like debilitating insecurity and tax evasion.
Preach, bitch.
Look what you did, human. I'm gonna be here all night at this rate.
I'm not complaining. I stay alive.
Do you fucking mind?
Exactly. Let her speak.
My ravishing sybaritic vow. I'm afraid Billy might have a point.
We're getting to you next, Laurel. Laurel, you're next on the list. You.
You too. Can't a vampire reminisce about a little mass murder around here without you two huffing and puffing? Ugh.
She stomps her foot, a little bratty, a little endearing, and the pout forms from her shiny lip is more than impressive.
Ugh, you've ruined it. I can't be bothered. Let's just kill the human and get back to stripping Ilyas of his dignity.
Wait, no!
Hey!
Wait, no! No, tell me more! I want to live. Then they're staring at me again.
Suddenly, all I'm thinking about is shredding your throat like barbecue.
So talk fast.
Fuck. Somehow, once again, these three beautiful people are arguing amongst themselves, and I'm left with a moment to ponder my opinions. There's no getting back from me. Maybe I can share her. I'm an idiot. I need to. What the fuck is that? Let me just to put this over here. What the fuck? Shit. Like, can you speak real quick?
Scheherazade
Shit.
slash HRZD D slash is a major female character and the storyteller in the frame narrative of the Middle Eastern collection of tales known as the 1001 Nights.
What does that mean? A way through is extremely sexy, scary predicament. It's clear to me we'll never settle on who gets to eat me if we continue like this. You're all too sexy and cool and clever. Now I suppose you have our answers, do you?
Again, wasting time talking when we could be feeding.
Now, Illy, how often do we get entertainment of this caliber delivered in our doorsteps? I want to see what the cute little scheme he's got in his pocket. Ah! The massive vampire actually pouts.
It actually hurts to be this bored, you know.
Shit. Oh my god. I suppose we can hear this is his suggestion before we tear him apart. Talk fast, human. Wait, okay. I can only keep these two from your throats for so long. Okay. I was thinking maybe I could ask you three a couple questions, for me to get to know each other a little better. That way we can see who's the best fit to eat
You're
me.
holding Illy and I back for a fucking job interview.
I haven't had a job in.
He frowns, his eyes squinted, mouth opening and closing. He seems to be thinking particularly hard about something. He raises his hand and looks to be counting his fingers, but he gives up after a few moments. Long fucking time, and I'll be damned if I start now. Laurel inhales and exhales quietly, hint a smile on those perfectly purple lips.
Absolute treasures, aren't they? Keep talking.
Yes, sir. Oh, no. Fuck. I'm so sorry. It's just the body and the voice, but I can already tell they're they, them, and I'm trying so hard. What's the best way to answer that question for them? Like, I'm so sorry. I'm trying so hard not to say sir, because I don't think that's their pronouns. But, like, what can I say? Like, yes, master? Like, what do I say for them? If they are the creatures of night, what they claim to be, I better continue to think fast. I survived thus far on with alone, and I can't let it fail me now. Maybe confidence is the key here. Maybe I can throw them off. Ugh. I'm an expert on your kind. I'm still not convinced you're real. I'm an expert on your kind. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hot let go, my mom said to pick the very best one, and you are not eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm still not convinced you're real. I stand my ground. Surely I can easily play their game and win them over with compliments. There's no way you're not LARPs or silly, sexy LARPers. I smirk at them, trying my best to make sure it doesn't shake nervously at the edges. Either way, I guess it doesn't matter. Laurel exhales a little laugh. Little teen laugh.
Que sera? Certainly an interesting credo to live by.
Spanish. Oh my god.
And die by.
for a blood bag, aren't you?
I admire your tenacity, I suppose. Won't indulge you, but this is truly your last chance. Ellie is clearly on a different page than Laurel and Valerie entirely, flexing his big, beefy arms. They are beefy and fuck. The chest is popping.
I just can't believe you think that humans could ever have muscles like mine.
I mean, if they take drugs, then who knows? Valerie narrowed her eyes at me as Ilya palms his fists. He looks pretty keen on ripping me to shreds.
Billy, not yet.
A moment of raw tension passes.
This better be as fun as you seem to think it will be, Laurel. I can think of a million better ways to spend my time.
Twitter, for example. Newsflash, sister. Twitter is dead. We became K-pop stans. We're now X. Get your facts correct. Literally pointedly ignores her.
Tell me, what exactly drove you to fling yourself into this pit of vipers, human?
Ilias grumbles.
God, it's so boring when you play Puppet Master. I'm over it. Enough talking. I'm taking what's mine.
You only have me on Fridays and Saturdays, good sir. Wait your turn. A look passes over Valerie's face as she's suddenly reconsidering things.
Oh.
You certainly don't want to hunt him now, Illy. Ilias grumbles.
Come on.
He's just standing here like we own him something.
A hunt can take many forms,
Ilias. Even that of light chit-chat. Ilias throws them both a look of open disgust, but his sigh sounds a lot like defeat. However, temporarily that may be.
I'll make it fun for you, Illy.
Fucking they're hot as fuck. If I don't, I'll finally bring that pretty little clerk home for dinner.
Even let you have the first bite.
Ooh! The baby vampire remains unconvinced. You don't make it easy, do you? Let's bring out the big gun, shall we? And here I was, saving this treat for a special occasion. Ilias perks up a bit.
Humor me, and I'll hand over that extra special, super rare Wagelad spread from the 1992 Party Down edition of Glow Rods Weekly.
That does it.
The one with the,
Yes.
and the...
Yes.
I even had it laminated to guard against your nightly excretins. Oh my god, his face. He's
Fine, human. Check this shit out.
Ilias straights up flexing, showing me his delts, bicep, triceps, and multitude of muscles that I can't even name. You read enough dirty magazines to know that humans are definitely capable of achieving such a body, Illy.
I'll also take the liberty to remind you that you had those muscles when you were alive.
Yeah, well, can a human do this?
Ilya drops on the ground and start into a planking position.
Get on my back, Laurel. You too, Val.
Fuck.
You cannot be fucking serious. Larry doesn't mind the request and sits astride him like they're riding a pony. With a huff, Valerie follows suit. It's an interesting sort of vampire pyramid. Now what?
Watch.
He begins doing push-ups with one finger. And we're not witnessing this? Minus a star. What the fuck is going on? What is happening to me? One second I'm practically begging for my life, the next thing they're trying to impress me with their talents. I don't know what to think as my mind boomerangs from terrifying to fascinated to enthralled. This certainly isn't what I had in mind of all the times I've dreamed about watching three hot vampires ride each other. I'd be lying if I say this was exactly what I'd be lying if I said this was exactly what I expected.
I'm sorry to tell you that everything you've learned from your insipid modern media is likely wrong. Laughable at best.
Why are we not seeing this happening? Everything? Laura and Valerie dismount in Ilya's house as she joins them. Yes, everything. I have so many questions. Maybe like holy water. Holy water is concentrated by the church. Does it work? All it does is gets you wet. If you want to get wet, there's a lot more fun ways to do. Ah! Wow. Okay. What about coffins?
Do I look like I sleep in a coffin to you? Who do you think I am? Fucking Nosferatu?
What the fuck is that? No, wait. Are you? Wait, you're saying Nosferatu is real?
In a way, I suppose.
Oh wait. Oh fuck! I can't. Dracula is very real, and Nosferatu was based on him. So
You know, I actually knew Dracula personally.
Ilya groans loudly, but Valeria continues, raising her voice slightly as if to drown out his obvious sorrow. Vampires might not age, but the way that Laurel and Ilya seems to wither at the prospect of listening to her tell another story seems to sap a few centuries off their infinite lifespan.
Oh, it was all very exciting at first, the whole King of Darkness thing. But then you come to realize that he's far too invested in the wrong kind of impaling.
She reminds me of that one girl from the sisters. Oh, what's her name? The white hair? Ah, man, that's so rude.
Ah, such a waste.
Wait, you had sex with Dracula?
Oh, well, of course I fucked him. I'm not stupid. Oh, he's 6'7" and built like a god.
This woman is living a dream. Living a dream. Nocturne Dracula. Oh!
I'm just saying, it's unfortunate that he showed more interest in skewering his enemies than me. And I'm not going to beg any man, Dracula or not, to pay me attention.
My mind is officially blown. Okay, now I have to ask, what exactly is the difference between vampire sex and human sex?
Oh, you poor creature. You have no idea. It's better than your inadequate human mind could ever possibly imagine.
I need to experiment on that. Mondays and Wednesday, Tuesday and Thursday, Friday and Saturday, all three of y'all. Sunday.
We can physically see lust spiraling off of bodies like smoky candles, and taste the pheromones that linger on the tip of gasping tongues.
Oh my god. We can smell every bead of sweat and cum. The sweat and cum, a flurry of aromas, sweet, salty, and inviting.
It rules!
My heart starts racing, and then... Hang on, why the fuck are we still talking to our dinner? Dinner?
Yes, that would be you. Sans a good garnish.
I am known to be pretty nasty.
Ugh. My urge to kill it is dissipating. This human has no sense of self-preservation.
It's no fun if you're not scared. It really has been too long since I had a good, hot, fresh meal. As I stare at the three set. Oh, their eyes! Laurel eyes. When I'm standing precipitated, something terrifying and life ruining. But my heart is racing like I just won the fucking lottery. I think back to my dream. Was it premonition? Was the universe predicting my ultimate? I got Popeyes. Welcome back. These monsters. You know what make this moral blood taste better? A performance.
I want to play with him. Make it last.
Yes. They step forward to me just on the edge of being too close. Their hungry gaze roams my body like they're sizing me up for feasting. The eagerness inside me awakens, stirring curiously, and takes it every ounce of my remaining willpower to not tip my throat in surrender.
Fuck this. I want to kill him right now. And I call dibs.
Oh my god. If I may ask, as not disrespectful, are you dyslexic? No, I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. In an instant, Ilias races towards me. His outstretched arm grasps my shoulder. We toppled over. As I hit the floor for a second time this evening, I feel a very... Oh, his eyes! I feel a very real sense of deja vu wash over me. He licks his lips before baring his cruel fangs. Laurel's... shit. Oh, my knees are buckling. Valeria bends over, leans closely, her long, silky hair falling in my face. She traced the curve of my cheek with her fingertip, trailing down over my jaw.
Tell me your name.
It's Kitten. Collins Higginbona.
Well, now, Laurel here seems to have taken a liking to you. So that means you have one final chance to plead your case.
Fuck, I need to make this work.
Good luck. And don't fuck it up.
Wait, part 2, taste. Okay, let me say this. So far, you're probably wondering how I ended up here. This isn't exactly what I had in mind when I left the house earlier this evening on the lookout for an adventure. Though it might be a situation that has played out in more than a few of my wicked fantasies, I have a terrible feeling I won't be getting the usual happy ending I imagine. No, definitely doesn't feel like a running off into the sunset with 3 super ripped, super hot vampires with a gentle breeze blowing through my hair deal. Probably they'll prop me up on the sofa, then they're done draining me dry, and dress my corpse with a fashionable pair of sunglasses. If I'm lucky. They certainly seem like the type. Focus, cons. Ilias, who still has me pinned to the floor, is staring at me, a frown pitching his brows, and I wonder if maybe he can hear some of the weird shit currently swirling around my brain. Valerie, still hovering close enough I can smell her sweet perfume, grows more immensely by the second, and Laurel, quiet, contemplative, terrifying Laurel is wearing a smirk that could kill you from 100 yards away. They're leaning against the wall, watching the whole thing go down from a safe distance. It could be worse. Maybe. If they want to tell me why why they shouldn't just kill me here and now, I better put my back into it. As a writer, I am notoriously good at bullshitting. Or as ghosting user, monster Monster Fucker 669 comment, presenting a fantasy that has a people desperate for more. Oh my god, that username. I need to figure out how to convince them to not rip open my throat and suck my life dry, or suck my life away. And if I fail, honestly, it wouldn't be that bad either. I go out in service of something I love. And then I have a light bulb moment. A fucking terrible, ill-advised, monumental, stupid light bulb moment. Wait. Ilias and Valeria pull back quickly as if they're stuck. Their heads tipped to the side in the same way a dog would if you shook a treat box. Laurel just huffs a laugh, but it doesn't look like they plan on stopping me from further pleading my case. I have to wonder if these three ever manage to have a fresh meal. If you kill me, people will find you. I want to be like you. Oh, this is hard. Fuck. Okay, I'm doing spin the wheel on this one. This one's hard. I can't do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Spin the wheel. I can't. This is hard. This is hard. One or two. One is I want to be like you. Two is if you kill me, people will find you. Which one is it? I can't choose. I'm cheating. I don't care if it is. Okay, it is. If you kill me, people will find you. If you kill me, people will come looking for me. I'm incredibly popular on the internet. Valeria's left eyebrow climbs so high I think it might disappear into her hairline. Is that so?
Why does that matter? We kill people all the time. We'll just kill whoever comes looking for you, and then kill the ones who come looking for them.
Ilia's eyes seem to get darker, shifting from that warmth honey gold into something a little more deadly. Loria seems to perk up at the sight, pushing themselves off the wall and taking a curious step closer to Valerie. Valerie plants a tiny palm against Ilia's heavy chest.
Big boy.
I relent, convinced my plea might be working. To put my pictures on the mail cards, then search parties after me.
And who exactly are they?
You know, people, the police. Valeria still gently patting Ilia's chest, giggling. The police, cute. You don't exactly.
Actually have anyone who would miss you, do you? Not a single sorry soul.
Don't worry, human. You won't be wasted. You're going to make a perfect meal.
Damn. You can't bullshit bullshitters. It was a valiant effort nonetheless. With that, no, wait. Oh, wait. Did we fail? Valia pulled her hand away from Ilia's chest, and I hadn't quite realized it until the moment that she's been holding him back. It had to cross my mind. I simply assumed she was soothing him, but clearly she was prolonging my life for the sake of entertaining my shitty attempt at surviving. Before I could even understand what's happening, there's an unvertible blur, then a jolt of pain surged through my body as Ilias latches onto my throat, and there's nothing I could do to fight back. His fangs sink deep, flesh tearing and blood pouring out of a messy, warm glut's mouth.
Share, Illy. Don't be greedy.
Ah, shit, we failed, didn't we? I hear a growl, then there are more mouths on me, more sharp dagger teeth. It'll be quicker this way. You died. Ah! Good thing I saved. You probably wonder how I ended up here. Skip, 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 skip. Gotta skip. Oh, I'm so pissed that we died, bro. Not exactly what I was hoping for. I want to be like you. So is this one then? I have a proposition for you. I say I do end up with all the bargain chips. What exactly do I want? I am a paranormal writer. I am just content to leave with only the memories of this insane night, trying to do it justice in my writing. Or do I want something more? A souvenir? A trinket? Maybe? Or...
We're waiting.
fuck it. These are vampires. Clearly immortality must be on the table. I take a deep breath. What do I have to do to convince you? What do I have to do to convince you to make me like you? To turn me into a vampire. Elias bursts into laughter immediately, which is really great for my ego, if it's not expected actually. But then, while I tear my eyes from his doubled over hulking form, I look at Valorant and Laurel. They seem to be intrigued. Okay, this is probably what I should have gone for.
That's hilarious. A really good one. I forgot humans could be so funny.
I mean, I'd be stupid not to ask, right? I've literally dreamed of having an opportunity like this my whole life. I mean, can you blame me for taking the risk? You're going to kill me regardless, I think. Valeria shrugs and looks at Laurel.
The human isn't wrong.
Ilias snaps his head from side to side, quickly looking between his two comrades like they've grown horns.
Are you actually pausing right now? Why aren't we chowing down?
Shush, Illy.
So if you really want this, convince us.
Save. My mouth falls open, then close. Open, close. Right. I can do that. Shit, fuck. What have I done? I feel Ilias' grip on my shoulder loosen and he swings his legs over to stop strangling me. Reluctantly, he sets me free as I instantly sit up, scoot my knees into my chest.
We're expecting some good entertainment this evening now, you know. Though I'll warn you in case you haven't already guessed, we're a pretty tough crowd.
I will not fail. I gulped, but I can't work with that. This is just a game, right? A very stupid, very deadly, but I've been gifted a few more times to turn this work in my favor. But hey, I play tons of games. I'll just have to use all my charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent to turn the tables. Judging by the looks on their faces, the longer I dilly-daddle, the hungrier, the more impatient they get. And like I already said, and like they already confirmed, the odds of me walking out here alive are virtually non-existent. That's more than fair. I pause, letting the words hang in the air. Knowing that I now have the full attention of the vampires, I use my next turn to stand up, brush myself off, make sure my stance is as confident as I can muster. They don't need to know I'm metaphorically shitting myself, and despite them probably being able to hear my heartbeat screaming in my chest.
It's not every day we come across a human who lacks fear when staring death in the face.
Oh god. So enlighten us. Well, firstly, you all are really fucking hot. Valia rolls her eyes as so hard I think they might fall off her skull.
Okay.
Staying the obvious, kitten. What I mean is vampires are brilliant, fascinating creatures. Vampires are brilliant, fascinating creatures that until tonight, I thought they weren't fact, but fiction. I've studied you, written about you. Why would I be afraid to die when it's literally my free my death wish dream fulfillment to come to life? It's not as perfect as you seem to think.
There's a lot of blood. Like a ton. A whole body's worth.
Oh, it's especially messy when Illy is involved.
Does it count if you don't get blood everywhere? He points at Valeria and then she gives him and the look she gives him make me think she might bite his finger off.
Plus, you're not even half as delicate as you think you are. You get sloppy too.
She turns her nose up at him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Illy is right. Remember that couple in Trinidad?
She reminds me of Azula. The way how she's always a perfectionist. Azula.
Ugh.
I do not. She clearly does.
I remember walking in on the three of you. It was a complete bloodbath. I'll never forget your face.
Don't make me make you forget my face.
As I listen to them talking about their past indiscretions, the idea of joining them on Rash's blood-fueling vacation sounds deliciously tempting. I muster up as much willpower as I can to keep my voice steady. I'm serious about what I said. I want you to turn me. I feel 3 sets of eyes narrowing in all of my vital spots. Laura looks me over like a hamster in a cage. Illy, Val, you are always commenting on your woefully careless boredom. Maybe cons can liven things up around here. Yes. Listen to them, please. They smile at me, and despite it reaching their pretty eyes, it doesn't quite stick. I am especially good at making life interesting, if I do say so myself. I can teach you things like gaming, internet shopping, how not to act on Twitter.
We might be old, but we're not stuck in the Victorian times.
Cons.
Oh, maybe you can fix my computer? It's doing that thing that it always does.
We can talk about your spectacular ability to infect every device we own with porn malware some other time, Elias.
What the But for now, our attention should be on why Cons wants to become one of us. What? Hush. With the wave of her hand, I feel my words die on my tongue.
You think it's something we can easily do? Just turn you. Like how humans adopt a puppy.
Well, it's not that hard. Illy, that's not the point.
None of us chose this life. It's not all amazing sex and free meals.
It's not. What Valier means is that it isn't as glamorous as I assume you believe it to be. Valier steps towards me, closing the distance between us. She takes my chin between her. How tall are you? Because I'm 6'3". How tall are you to be able to do that? Her finger and thumbs make sure I have no choice but to look at her. Why should we even bother letting you continue to waste our precious time, Cons?
Oh, entertaining you and your little idea was fun for a second. But I get bored so very easily, and Illy's tummy is going to stop growling soon.
She leaned closer again, her lips brushing my ear. I thought she was gonna say something. You won't like him when she's hungry. When he's hungry.
I'm always hungry.
I want to mess with people. Fuck society. I've seen hints of intriguing powers here tonight. Things are far from what I assume to be norm for any vampires. The way Valeria has seemed silenced me without much of a look. The way I was compelled to walk here in the first place. I want to fuck with people. I want to cause other pandemonium among the masses to get inside their heads and, you know. It's hard to notice with how practiced they clearly are at maintaining their pose. I swear I see Laurel's lips twitch.
That's all very creative. But what, pray tell, would this utter pandemonium entail?
Oh, pandemonium. I'm taking my risk here. Wait, save. I need to make sure. What else would there be to do than slaughtering all my enemies? You have enemies, human? Who doesn't? Ilias considers me for a second. His expression sterns, but then he grins all big and pointy.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I don't really have enemies per se, but there are plenty of people who have threatened me with violence on the internet, which definitely counts. Valeria backs up, seemingly content with my answers. There's a brief break in their conversation as she and the others appear to mull over my response. I wait for a second. I wait for anything to happen. The silence somehow makes me more uncomfortable than the vampire themselves. I try to think of something to say to fill the void. So, then I hear, "Is that a meow? Wait, you have a cat?"
Nasty Dennis, he's not just a cat.
I look around and find this nasty Dennis and see nothing. The quiet, somewhat intimidating meowing continues. Can I see him? It isn't quite as simple, I'm afraid. He's more fiend than He's more fiend than feline.
If you do see him, it's probably a bad omen for you, human.
Is he like one of those cats who sits with elderly people in a nursing home before they die? Valeria snorts derisively.
I'll probably just shred your jugular.
So that's where the nasty comes from? Got it. Someone is what the oh my god. English sucks, guys. Someone is enamored. I don't blame you. He's a fine specimen.
Right.
Despite being a complete bastard, yes. I wouldn't say that I'm enamored, just curious.
Isn't curiosity what killed the cat?
Valeria then gestures towards the gallery wall. Well, with her, is that it? With a dramatic flourish presenting a portrait with dainty hands. Nasty Dennis is a shaggy white Persian with a permanent resting murder face, and he's wearing a dashing tiny tiny bow tie. I feel like literally. Oh fuck! I don't know what to do. Should I pet the portrait, or he's adorable? I'm not gonna say I don't like cats. I feel like I'm gonna get murdered immediately. You know what? I'm gonna take. He's cute. That's a cute ass cat. I love him. He looks so soft. Only the little angry eyebrows.
You really do have a death wish.
Clearly.
Just because you've lasted this long doesn't mean we won't kill you. You know.
Shit.
Trying to distract us by using nasty Dennis as a pawn. I'm on to you, human.
Come on.
I'm getting really hungry, and my patience is running out. I'm this close to snapping and eating you right here, right now. I wouldn't mind, but can we take to the bedroom? Right, that little thing. Shit. I'm not sure how long I can hold them off like this. I'll partake in a risky game of breaking and entering, trespassing, and most heinously, I interrupted their game night. Now I'm stuck in a game of my own making. One of life and death. I can't just stand by and hope they'll start wanting to keep me around without putting the work in, especially with such an incredible opportunity being dangled right before my eyes. Like all good relationship, it's not all about me. I need to know more about them. I need to know what the fuck I'm getting myself into if this all pans out the way I want it to. You've interrogated me. Now maybe you should let me ask you some questions.
A question for a question seems fair.
Laurel winks at Laurel winks at me and extend their fingers. My eyes darted to those sharp, tiny talons.
But be careful. Any wrong answers in your innards will make a nice table dressing.
Valerie seems perked up at the process of getting to talk about herself.
Okay.
What exactly do? Oh my god, do you want to know? There are a lot of things I can think of asking them on top of my head, like do bats make a good company, for example? But then maybe I should use my chance wisely and ask something productively. What do you miss most about being human?
Nothing. I'm perfect.
I stare at him for a beat. He seems pretty serious. I expected something a little more profound, not gonna lie. Laurel smiles softly, almost wistfully. Music. Oh wait, fuck, I interrupted you. I'm so sorry. What about you? Her mouth opened a little O, her eyes widen, and she looks almost taken back for a moment before she regains her sturdy composure and glares daggers
I
at me.
lived in a castle once. A big, fancy one with pretty women who would dress me every morning and brush my hair.
She scratches up her nose and looks around the living room. Clearly, I've downgraded. I think it's a nice house.
A castle? With pretty women who dress me and brush my hair every morning?
It could be, but no, it's not.
And there's my answer. I want a fucking castle. And to be surrounded by beautiful women.
Preach, bitch, preach. Noted. Now it's our turn. Laura's eyes are sharpened and full of mischief.
Who do you stand in LBS?
Who do you stand in LBS? When I decided to do a round robin game of Truth or Dare with a trio of hungry, sassy vampires, I can't say I anticipate this one, but I must acquiesce. Wait, what the fuck is LBS? I'm cheating. I don't care. I want to live. LBS. LBS stand. Yeah. Oh, is that a band? Wait, LBS band. Or is that like, what is that? What the? LBS band. Oh, rock band? Is that, are they a rock band? I'm so confused. Okay, anyways, fuck, I need to guess. Did I save? Okay, what's an LBS? SM, no, J Dream. Prefer old school, all of them. Wait, LBS, label, band, SM, no, J Dream. SM is my bias wrecker, dimples. I prefer old scratch in all of them. I'm going with this one. I can practically feel the excitement lighting up my face. I fucking love LBS. J Dream is undoubtedly my favorite. Not only is he an amazing rapper and dancer, but he produced skills are second to none. Is that satisfactory, Laurel? They nodded, but I'm not entirely sure if I made a good impression or not. Before I ask my next question, Ilias practically does over Laura out of the way. Okay, Clint.
How does a 3-day hunt in the woods sound to you? 2. How do you like your blood to taste? 3. Where is your favorite place to bite someone? 4. What are your opinions on swords?
Oh, what are these questions? Okay, someone's eager. I fancy nibbling on the good. Of course I like swords. I love swords. I keep a katana by my bed. I actually do. Keep it on my bed, like all good nerds. You do? Totally. Also, I have like 3 shiny, like 3 shinai and a boke in my apartment. Not to brag, but I did take several swords by colleges. His big golden eyes seems to sparkle in wonder.
Hell yeah!
That's awesome. Now,
Are you quite finished hogging the human illy?
Ilya. I can't. His pouting is so cute. Ilya pouts and pats him on the, and Valeria pats on the chest and stares down at me, deadly look in her eyes. My turn.
Tell me, if given the chance, how would you try to impress a fine specimen of a vampire like myself?
She pokes at one of her fangs with her tongue. It feels like a threat. A sexy one. Think fast. It might be it's the classic. It's a classic response. I take you anywhere in the world. I'll take you anywhere. Anywhere, everywhere. Travel the world. Her eyes lights up at the prospect and she doesn't even try to hide her apart eagerness. I hold myself back from launching into a poor tiny rendition of a whole new world, but only just. Oh, I haven't traveled in so long. We used to go everywhere we please, do whatever we want, eat whoever we could sink our teeth into. She sighs wistfully.
I miss killing people in different countries. Americans have come to taste so bland. My palate isn't as refined as it used to be.
I can fix that. I know where all the tasty humans hang out. Valerie smirks, and I feel my heart do a little lurch in my chest. Out of fear, erosional, either is possible. All of these questions, all of these insistence prodding. This is either the weirdest job interview I've had or the best speed dating session I've ever been to, and I can't tell if I like it or love it. Before they pump me for more information, there's something I'm desperately to ask about. Powers, abilities. I know they have them, and I want to know it all. If I'm potentially going to be a vampire by the end of the night, I should be well informed about what my new body will be capable of. I want to know about all the cool vampire shit you can do.
Interesting priorities. Though it's a fair question.
As opposed to the ability to see threads of truth you mortals can't.
The added benefit of near miraculous strength has its perks, but being a walking polygraph makes living in the shadows of humanity that much more entertaining.
It's hard to choose. Oh. He runs his hand through his hair like a model in a perfume ad as he contemplates his response.
I'm basically good at everything. But if I've got to pick just one, sharpened senses. I can hear a mouse's heartbeat at the other end of the house. I could smell you before you even set foot in here.
Well, being young and beautiful forever certainly has its perks, but if I simply had to choose one thing, I'd say that I quite enjoy thralling people. Hell, there's something inherently satisfying about bending people's will before ripping their throat out. You know, there's an art to it.
I thought she was gonna say bending people over. I thought she was gonna say bending people over. I'm like, ma'am, you know, I have a collar necklace. That's all I need to say. Well, those were all mildly terrifying. Oh, that sounds incredibly cool and fun. 3 of them look very pleased with themselves. It's getting late or early, and I feel the anxiety pangs in my chest. They stare at me with thinly veiled impatience or judgment. I can't quite tell. My quick firing brain is telling me that they're talking to me telepathically or something. The silence is deadly. I plead my case for long enough, and I really can't stand to wait around anymore. It's time. So, did I pass the test? Laurel taps their long fingernails against their chin in contemplation. I have one last question for you, Cons.
Call me curious, but if you had to choose one of us to be your sire, who would you pick?
Clearly, there's only one correct choice.
Yes, no pressure. This has to be a trap. There's no way this isn't. If I choose one, will the others pounce on me? If I don't choose, I will die. Will I die regardless? Even if it is a scheme to get their fangs in my throat, I have no choice but the answer. This is literally an impossible choice. I like them all, and I'd be thrilled to have any of them choose to usher me into the next life. Ilias is the handbow of my dreams. Violet is the perfection in vampire form. Laurel has the most incredible, mischievous mind. There's no way I can pick just one of them. I don't care who it is. I'll be happy either way.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. They all look at each other and shrug their shoulders like they don't quite know what the fuck to do with me. I can't tell if I've impressed or separate them.
Oh, well, I found myself marginally less bored than usual. I'm still on the fence.
No, Valeria, you're on the floor.
I was only mildly entertained.
Put you in the coffin and turn into a vampire. My name, you know what? I don't care. My name would not be Conti Tigbana. I am not the Mafia Jackal. I am now Kitten the Vampire. Cause ow! Laurel yawns, which I'm going to go on a little limb to say this isn't exactly promising for me.
I know what you can do to make it up to us.
Ilias grins wide. I'll do whatever you want. Just name it. Leave. Wait, what? Just like that.
Just like that.
I stare at them for a second, waiting for the pin to drop, and when it doesn't, I shrug and complains, well, time to be a cat now. Meow. There's not much I can really do about it. If this is truly what they want, the alternate death, most likely, so I turn around and start my trick out of the living room. So I didn't get turned into a vampire, and I didn't get myself romantically involved with a vampire like I wanted. So I get to live another day, and survive an encounter with 3 real-life bloodsuckers. I'm a legend. I lift my hand to wave, not looking back. Thanks for letting me live and enjoy eternity. And I instantly hear a cacophony of dissonant whispers behind me. Their cool breath caressing my
Said
skin.
anything about living.
Silly little bird.
Oh shit, am I dead?
I love a good chase.
I pick up my pace, trying to speed walk away from the whispers and into the hallway, fooling myself into thinking I can just make it to the front door. But I'm grabbed by the shoulder, and my body is yanked into the living room. With fangs already and their eyes burning red, I realize I'm nothing more than a prey. Just a chew toy. I quickly pick myself, trying to make a run from the exit, my brain in fight and flight mode, but a pair of strong hands prevent me from fleeing. I struggle against Valia's grip, kicking and flailing, but nothing I could possibly do to weaken her unforgiving grip.
We do love it when you struggle.
Oh, we dead. My heart way quickens before I could feel it. The biting. 3 sets of fangs, sinking into my teeth, tearing through my skin and fat muscle. And here I thought I could make it out alive. Foolish mortal. There's nothing to do but close my eyes and let the darkness take hold. We're dead. Bruh. So we have to choose. Oh, we have to choose. Who to choose? Okay, Laurel is the mischief one, which, oh, fucking hot. Ilias is a himbo, so I don't really. I'm 50-50 about this one. This dude is probably the most unhinged. I probably won't feel safe around. Valerio, I could probably just ask her about her life, and then literally I can just stay alive. Fuck yeah, I'm going with this. I'm going with Laurel. I love them so much. It has to be Laurel. They've enchanted me. They have enchanted me with their mysterious ways and their almost mischievous demeanor. I think we have a lot of fun. Laurel, I choose you.
Pika pika, I guess.
Yeah. He chuckles. Oh, so he is a he. This entire time, I thought this entire time the pronouns would be they, them. But no, I guess he's a he. Okay, so I'm safe. So all the times I call him a sir and everything. Okay, good. Whew, I'm safe. He chuckled underneath his breath as he smirks in my direction.
Well, is that your final answer?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mommy. I'm sorry, himbo. But oh my god. Yes, it is. My cheeks fluster as if I averted my gaze from Laurel, who stares at me quite intently, apparently satisfied they're the chosen one. They look at each other and shrug their shoulders, like they don't quite know what the fuck to do with me. I can't tell if I've impressed or is this the same? What the?
Oh, well, I found myself marginally less bored than usual. I'm still on the fence.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? So are we alive then? Are we good?
No, Valeria, you're on the floor.
The exact same thing is happening.
I was only mildly entertained.
Wait. What? What's happening? Laura Leon's, which I'm. What the?
You can do to make it up to us.
Laura grins widely. I'll do whatever you want, just name it.
Leave.
Wait, what? Just like that.
Just like that.
I stare at them for a sec. Wait, what the? What the fuck? What the fuck? Thanks for letting me live. Have a good turn.
Who said anything about
Silly.
I love.
Wait, what? 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 What?
We do love it.
What? 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 Oh, wait. None of you. After being around all of them for what feels like hours, I honestly kind of don't want any of them to turn me. I just don't feel like we made a proper connection. No offense, but I don't want any of you to turn me. It's not you, it's me. I'm not ready to settle down right now.
You fucking what?
Is there anyone else around here who could be down to turn me? Maybe some vampire friends. The vampire trio stares at me in a stunned sort of silence. Honestly, hopefully this means they are considering my proposal. Is it none of them? And then Valerie, oh my god, Valerie. Delicate hands dart out, connect the squirrel to my chest, and shove me down onto the carpet so hard and so fast it knocks the wind out of me. Before I can even speak, her silhouette foot is pressed onto my neck, cutting off my breathing. Who do you think you are, coming to our home and rejecting our generosity? You loathing little twat.
You don't deserve the luxury of dying with my fangs in your neck.
Ilias is already looming over me. His golden eyes are now terrifying red.
You do deserve to die with our fangs everywhere else, though.
He ushers us think what is this? What is that? Are you now making a proper connection? The front of my thigh.
Don't break it. We won't turn you. We'll just drain you dry. The garden could do with some new fertilizer. My flowers will be thriving.
What? What? My turn blanks, sure enough. A massive white bowl of flurry with a face of curry milk and a bow tie. That is just adorable. He is truly a handsome little human. Perhaps the universe. Wait, oh wait, no, wait. This might be different. This might be different. Where'd it go? I extend my shaking hand towards the cat from my cracked lip and make an oath face. I think this might be it. I think this might be it. Psst, psst, psst. Nasty Dennis rejects it cruelly. Rejection is as cruel as it is swift. Those dainty little paws slap my hand, tearing my wrist, and I feel like, oh god, I might dead. Oh my god. So which is it? So which is it? Indian option. You know what? I'm going with the himbo. There's no question. It's Ilias. Big, beefy, perfectly Ilias with his huge arms and himbo spirit. Obviously, it has to be Ilias. Ilias laughed heartily, one fang peeking cutely through his lips.
Well, is that your final answer?
Yes, it is. My cheek flushed. I shyly averted my eyes from Ilias. Ilias gives me a grin as a smug as his massive, very. I fucking knew it. You really are a smart little human.
Like I said before, as the oldest, smartest, and hottest, you're mine by right. And since you're mine, I say you get to live.
It was him. What? It was him all along. We're going to kill me. Bruh. Oh my god. For now, anyway. He gives me a wicked grin.
It's been way too long since we had any real fun around here.
You gotta be joking. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not really complaining, but in the same breath, though, I wanted Laurel.
Hope you're ready.
Hope you're ready. He moves before I can even blink, snatching me up into his arms and bounding up the stairways with me like some sort of oversized carnival prize. As I'm jolted into his arms, I do my best to contain my excitement about being chosen. I can't help but think, what's going to happen next? Part 3, Ilias. You have got to be joking. What the He was the one. Ilias carts me off what I assume is his bedroom. I wonder if this is what my groceries feel like when I'm carrying them into my house. Speaking of metaphorical food, now how hungry I am. And what exactly do I hope to gain from this one-on-one with Ilias? I have to play it by ear. This painting. Oh my god. Wait. Take me to the bone zone. Just friends. Two extremely sexy friends. I'll have to play it by ear. Maybe I'm putting too much pressure on myself to answering this question right off the bat. Bats. Vampires. If for some reason Ilias does let me live, I guess I'll see how things play out. Before I can dwell on it a little longer, he tossed me onto the bed like a pile of dirty laundry. Whatever happens to romance.
I won't lock the door.
He drags his tongue over his incisors.
I won't even close it. You could run if you want.
You know what? I'm kind of liking my answer. My chosen and Ilias. Why would I run? You know what? Why would I run? Why would I run? I already told you I want to be like you. For you to turn me. Ilias sighs, obviously rather disappointed.
It's boring if you just
Sit here. But if you run, I can chase you.
I could chase you.
He looks quite wistful. Ilias appears me for a little while, almost like as if he doesn't quite know what the fuck to do with me.
Well,
He crosses the room to sit next to me on the bed. His big body hunches over awkwardly in his hands resting upon his muscle thigh. He looks totally out of his element. It's kind of adorable. So, Ilias drums his fingers on his thighs. Your room is nice. Your room is nice. His face instantly lights up.
It's the best room in this house. Just look at it.
Literally, I know how to survive. I literally know how to survive now. I don't know if I should be simple. He gestured expansively, directing my attention to the various items strewn across the room, so slunged hazardly over the furniture. He looks psycho when his eyes lights up. He kind of looks adorable, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of, okay, maybe I'm drawing a little attachment to him. I've hit the jackpot. There's so much shit I can ask him about. Ask him about the swords. We've already had a connection up with the sword. You have so many swords in here. Do you collect them or something? Ilias nods, his eyes shining with pure, unadulterated himbo excitement.
When I was human, I had many blades, but I only had what I could find in my travels.
Did you know that you can buy swords from anywhere on the internet?
He picks up a sword that I know I've seen at a Renaissance fair, but my inexperienced eyes can't identify it further. I just got this one last week. He swings it expertly, but with the careless air of a boy playing with his toy. I can feel the wind from it slice through the air. It's not as good as the one I used to have, of course. I bought so many cheap ones that broke with one swing. He frowns at me. Did you know people sell replica weapons? Fake weapons that look like the real ones? He put his first sword down and picks up a huge one that looks exactly like something I've seen in my favorite JRPG. I've looked all over the internet for a real one of these. Every single one I bought broke when I tried to use it properly. He seems sincerely sad. Do I actually have the heart to tell him it's not a real sword? Real or not, you sure look. You know what? I literally know how to survive. Real or not, you sure look good swinging it. Ilias grins at this. Though the expression has a hint of danger in it, he lifts the sword high again, flexing and swinging and flexing and showing off. Don't I? You know, not many have seen me lift a sword like this and lived. A few training partners early on, of course. But after that, I traveled around fighting as it suits me.
I must have slain.
He closed his eyes, perhaps calculating his body count. I could practically see the numbers investing in his handsome face. His lips move, but no sound comes out. After a few moments, he opened his eyes and begins to count on his fingers, and then stopped. He closed his eyes again, and then he doesn't exactly sound convinced. I decided to help him out. Tens of thousands?
Tens of thousands.
He frowns, still sounding like he's not quite on board. Hundreds of thousands? At this point, he looks like he's waiting to see how I'll go. He stares at me expectantly, so I decided to give him what he wants. Millions? It's gotta be millions, right? He grins, seemingly satisfied with the massively inflated numbers I provided him.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He lifts his weapon once more now that he's content, staring at it with naked radiation. I'm sorry, naked adoration. Excuse me. I sure wish I was that sword. If I had this weapon when I was alive, I could have killed even more spectacularly. He dramatically throws a sword down on the floor, pointy end first, like he intended to stick it out of the ground, but it cracks in half. He sighs, shaking his head as he drops it. That's 4 now. I guess they haven't been reading my emails. Your email. What emails are you sending them? Every time I break a sword, I send them an email letting them know that how they can make it better. Were you a blacksmith in your time? What? Of course not. Then what kind of advice were you giving them? I tell them how to make it stronger. Obviously. I do my best not to laugh, but it's a close call. Makes sense. Have they ever responded to you? Never. Cowards. Oh, okay, so this is pretty much a whole, like, we just circle around just asking whatever. Ask him about the music poster. I point the massive poster taped clumsily to the wall. Big fan of Juggalots?
The biggest? No one loves the Wigglelads more than I do.
Oh, Wigglax. He folds his arm over his chest, towering over me with a pose that would be incredibly imitating if it weren't in service of his assertiveness that he's the #1 fan. The Higlets, the music band took over the music scene in the late 90s with their horny party music, and they've long since disappeared from the airwaves. Looking at Alias, however, you think they had never left. I should be careful with my response. It seems he takes them very seriously. I'm saving this one. I feel like it could be a trap. Okay, name 5 of their songs. Name 5 of their songs. Alias scoffs.
Bang, bang, bang. All we do is party. In and out. We're off to Cancun. Uncle Bart from St. Bart's. Come on. At least ask me something difficult.
I thought vampires listen to darker stuff. Oh, we must compliment him. I'm impressed. Of course you are. I'm beautiful and my taste is good. He runs his tongue across his canines. His face gleams as he tilts his head. But you're here with me, so we know you must have a little taste. Okay, ask him about the pinups. You got a lot of pinups here. I'm guessing to say you're a fan. Alias nods, revealing his fangs with an eager grin. There's nothing more beautiful than a human body. Male, female, those aside of those. He walks over the wall with pinup tapes messily to do it. Admiring the various bodies on display. Some are nude, some are near or mostly nude, but all of them are sensual. They seem to come from all sorts of different places. Some are magazines, some are playing cards, a few of them are even signed. Glossy photos like the kind you pay good money for at conventions.
When I was alive, things like this weren't so common. Had a few drawings I carried with me. My prized possessions after my wet dreams.
He looks wistful. Where are they now?
Destroyed when I traveled from my homeland to Europe. Losing them sent me into a rage.
He runs the sand through his hair. That was right before I met Val. I must have murdered half of Europe back then. Wait, you murder half of Europe's for lost nudes. He laughs like he remembers some childish indiscretion rather than mass murder committed in the name of titties. Thinking about his attempt to quantify his body count, it's safe to say he's not great with numbers. I was an absolute monster back then. My bloodlust controlled me at all times.
When I was alive, I enjoyed violence. But after I got turned, killing was all I thought.
He turns back towards the wall, tracing his fingers over one of the magazine pinups as he recalls some bygone times.
I could smell the blood of mortals. I could hear their frightened little rabbit hearts beat.
His fingertips curl inward, pressing against the model's printed thigh.
It drove me fucking insane. To hear them outside in the sunlight, living their stupid mortal lives as I stayed trapped in my room.
He tips his head back, his eyes closed.
So every night when the sun set, I killed. And when the town's eyes turned to me, I left to begin again.
What a way to go. It's a wonder there's anyone left there at all. But what a way to go. You're very smart for a human, aren't you? Yes, I am. I am so smart because I know how to immediately please you. No shade. You're hot, but very easy. He makes a face, flexing idly with his gaze remains firmly fixed on me. It's true, there's no greater way to die than by my hand, screaming and begging. That's why you're here with me instead of the other two. Oh.
You knew whatever they could give you would never be as good as what you gave me.
And what's that? I just told you. Yeah, but I like hearing you say it. Ilias studies me more for a moment, but the look on his face tells me he is willing to play along.
A gloriously bloody death.
He bares his fangs at me in a frightening smile. We've been talking for a while now. Ilias settles himself next to me on the bed, but both of the atmosphere and his demeanor are noticeably different from when I first came in. He seems far more comfortable with me now. Who would have guessed the secret to a vampire's heart is letting him show you his stuff?
It's time to do what we came here to do.
Oh. Ilias stares at me with a hunger in his gaze, but it's not the sort of hunger featured extensively in my Mothman self-insert fanfic, you know? The thirsty kind. The look in those golden eyes gives me the distinct impression that there's nothing but sexy, bloody death waiting for me. Oh god, and then they're not golden anymore, are they? It's been fun. It really— WHAT?! Their fangs, they took a little longer than I remember. I idly wonder if there's some kind of supernatural fuckery that makes them extend when he's about to feed. When he's about to feed, shit. I can hear every beat of your frightened little heart. He inhales, closes his eyes just for a moment as he takes in my scent. Are we about to die? I can smell your fear. He draws his tongue against his teeth. His breathing begins to pick up.
You're a smart little human, aren't you? You know how to know.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, wait, no. Okay. With me in the dirt, with me in your bed, with me by your side. Oh, don't know what to pick. It's all about him. Let's go with this. With me by your side. With me by your side. The look Ilya gives me sense to be a strange combo of pity and desire. Not by my side, but underneath me will work. Ilya's golden gaze seems harder than I remember. His eyelids low and his fangs bite into his plush bottom lip. He reaches out to take my chin between his thumb and forefinger, tilting my chin up to reveal more of my neck. His gaze sweeps across my body, but it swiftly returns to my throat. For a moment, I'm not sure whether he means to devour me or, well, devour me. I don't have to wait long for my answer. His tongue leaves across my neck. I'm shook by the coldness of it compared to a human. So sweet. His voice is thickened by lust, his touch eager and consumptive.
Your little body is so soft and warm.
Ow! I feel his fangs dragged over my neck, and a spike of fear jolts through me as I remember that I'm dealing with a vampire who would have loved nothing more than to devour me.
Worship
Ah! He pushed me down on the bed, his hand reached up to grasp the hem of his hoodie. As he settled into kneeling position above me, he yanks it off and throws it aside, looking down on me with a faint red glow in his gaze.
Tell me how beautiful you think I am.
His sweats. His sweats leaves absolutely nothing to the imagination. I can see that I am about to be in a long, hard night. He doesn't leave me with much choice, so I comply. The worship slipped from my mouth as soon as they came to me. Beautiful doesn't even begin to describe you. You're a fucking god. You're the most magnificent thing I've ever seen, and no one, mortal or immortal, could even dream of coming close to you. He placed a massive palm on my chest, squeezing just onto the edge of too hard. The strength I feel, that grip is both terrifying and arousing.
Tell me you've never seen a man as perfect as I am.
Fuck! I haven't. I never will. Not even if I live for 1,000 years. Longer. Ilias laughs, burying his face in a smile that equal parts hunger and arousal. He doesn't wait for any further compliments, lowering himself to kiss me eagerly. Ow! His fang gazed my lips, his tongue cool against my own. It's a unique sensation to say the least, but it feels fucking incredible. His strong hands are making short work of my clothing, tearing what he can manage to remove fast enough. I object, but he leaves no room for argument of any sort. He doesn't bother to remove his own clothes all the way, only shifting his sweats and underwear far down enough to free his arousal. He takes me without ceremony, consuming me like a man long deprived of sustenance. His pace is intense, his presence and physicality overwhelming. It's clearly that he needs this, and he intends to take what he wants from me, but I want to give myself to him too. Feels like I've been waiting my entire life to have this experience, and now it's finally here, and it's absolutely ecstasy. Being his presence has forced me to contemplate my own morality, but the way he touches me makes me feel more alive than I ever have. I feel as though he's avoiding biting me even though he literally liked to. But when he slows his pace and looks down at me, it becomes clear why.
That look on your face. It's like you don't know whether to scream my name or cry.
Oh no, it's screaming your name. It's screaming your name. I'm sorry. Happy Valentine's Day. A scream will be nice. You know, it's not a cry for help. Why would I cry for help? Why would I cry for help? His eyes have gone red again, his fangs lengthening.
I just want to fucking devour you.
Please do so. You know what? I don't care if we die. He doesn't bother to wait for my response. Diving down and sinking his fangs into my neck, I scream, but I'm not certain anymore whether it's pain or pleasure. Both, maybe. But then it all fades in the same sensation. My vision blackens at the edge before everything begins to melt away. Wait, I die? Wait, what? 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 What the? In bed? With me in your bed? Well, you're already in my bed. Ilias goes, guys, it's even hot, and I remember his out of the fangs, blushing his by lip. He reaches out to take my chin between his thumb, tilting my chin up. Wait. So sweet. Please tell me. Do I say alive?
Forgot what. That look on your face.
Do I have a name? Cry for help. I just want to give out a word power you. No! With me in the dirt? With me in the dirt? Ilias inhales exhale, closing his eyes, seems to be savoring some grim mental imagine I can't see. You have got to be joking. You have such a way with words, but no. It doesn't have to end with you in the dirt. We could end it right here in my bed. As Goldengar seems hotter, he reaches out to swiftly protect my throat. For a moment, I'm not sure if he means to devour me or devour me. Wait. Wait. Wait.
Tell me.
Oh, please tell me.
Forgot.
For a time I object with these ornaments. Can't wait any longer. Clear.
That look on
Your face. I don't know what to scream my name or cry for help. Just want to devour you. What is this? He just wait for my response. So he's there, but I'm not certain anymore with his own pleasure. Both maybe. Then should have failed melts away. What? What in the world? What is this? So what options do I have? What happens if we just skip? With... You gotta be kidding me. with me by your side. With me to work. So sweet. Worship me. Beautiful. Tell me, Ilias, fangs. Can't wait any longer. It's clear.
That look on your
Her face. What in the world? With me in the dirt. I'm skipping this real quick. With me in your bed. Okay, let's try this. Let's try that then. Skipping. Okay, let's not skip then.
forgot what it's like to be a son. Can't wait anymore. That look on
Your face. Cry for help. Just want to devour you. Or both, maybe. Oh my god. Why are we dead? What the... You've got to be kidding me. Why are we... What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Bruh. Okay, you know what? I think I'm done. I think I'm done. This, honestly. What the... So, either way, I was... Oh my god, I'm so... Like, what could I have done? What could I have done? What could have I done? That was... Ugh. Oh my god, that was so annoying. That's so annoying. What literally could I have done? What's the point? What's the point? That's literally, what's the point? I couldn't. I can't. Unless... Maybe go with her. Maybe we should go with Valerie then. Maybe. I don't know. What's the point? Like, oh my god, dude, that was... Man, that was... Ugh. I'm still gonna say it's a good game. They're hot. I just want Laurel. I just wanted Laurel so bad. I wanted Laurel. Why can I not get him? Why can I not get Laurel? I wanted Laurel so bad. Man. It's fine. Oh man, I wanted Laurel. I wanted Laurel. He's so hot. Oh! Ah! Oh! I wanted Laurel so bad. So annoying. Oh, I got hair on my eyelashes. Jesus. I guess it's my eye. Oh, I think I got it. So annoying now. Okay. Well, I think it's time we think about raiding. This game is hair pulling. It really is. The way I have to save so many times. And for what? So annoying. Okay, boom. I already have someone in mind for a raid. And man, that was just... Ugh. Okay, yeah, there we go. works. I mean, I don't know why. It kind of did work for me before. Maybe it's the fact that I did. Did you update Twitch? I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be all. I'm like a little disappointed with it. A little disappointed with the ending. But yeah, thank you all for coming over. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. I gotta find a screenshot. I'll send it to you. Oh, Jesus. But yeah. Thank you all for coming over. Bye bye.